Here we are, back in Blighty at Pitcairn Island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Unfortunately, none of us can go ashore today because only 40 people live on the island, and their infrastructure wouldn't handle the influx of 500 passengers. So there's a pretty good view of the island from here, and they've all come onto the ship to say hi. So as I said earlier, unfortunately we couldn't go ashore because there's too many of us, but they bought quite a lot of the island to come and visit us on board, and they've bought all their carvings and loads of honey. We got some honey, the only disease-free honey in the world. Cool. And there's loads of stamps. They're all like really cool as well. And then over here we got Mike, who's from Yorkshire originally, and he has all these really cool coins. And the reason I think they're particularly cool is because they have the Queen on them and the dollars, which is very unusual. Unfortunately, we're not minted enough to be able to afford these, but they're really cool, and maybe one day we'll come back and get one.
And they put their minting out to tender each year, so these particular ones, or one of them was made in New Zealand, but the year before they made them in the UK, and they make them in different places all over the world.
That's pretty cool.
There's even a square one.
Yeah, a square one. That's pretty cool. It was nice to meet you.
That's all right, well, good. And enjoy the rest of your trip.
Yeah. Pitcairn flag, which includes the British flag, obviously. Certainly Pitcairn is a little slice of paradise just now. I'm sure when the storms come in it's a different story, but looks pretty fabulous. So we learned a bit more about Pitcairn Island earlier in the lecture. So up ahead of us we can see Fletcher's cave, where he used to come out and contemplate life when they got stranded, the mutineers. I actually knew nothing about the HMS Bounty before coming to this island, so I'm going to be reading up on that later. That's pretty awesome. And the chap we're speaking to with the coins and stamps, his wife is a descendant of 3 of the mutineers from the original ship. It's pretty amazing, really. Just like taking it all in. So as we look over the island, you can see the harbour just down here, and just on those rocks outside the harbour, that's where the HMS Bounty was shipwrecked and set on fire. So, I don't know, it's just pretty awesome. There's 3 other islands in this group. So there's Henderson Island, which has several endemic species. Pitcairn Island also has its own endemic species. And there's 2 other atolls. They're all making up part of a marine reserve. And the furthest away islands are over 300 nautical miles, but they're still part of the same group. It's just really awesome. And if you look at the sea, it is so clear here. I don't know what depth we're anchored in. It's got to be pretty deep for a cruise ship, but I can see rocks on the bottom of the seabed here, which is just nuts.